Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. If you are new, welcome, and if not, welcome back. So I am part of the Lip Smacking Nails, and we have a member spotlight every month, and this month is Glam Dragon's turn. So I'm going to create a dragon nail for her. So to my palette I added a little bit of black, and I'm just going to outline to where I want everything to be. Now I'm not going to do a clean French, so maybe from there, just to give me an idea where I want everything to be. So this does not have to be neatly done or anything like that, because like I said, it's only an outline and it will be covered. Okay, let me just start from that side up. Okay, now I do feel, let me add some more black. I do feel that a dragon should be guarding something, some sort of a treasure maybe, and her name, channel name is Glam Dragon, so let's add a little bit of treasure in there as well. Okay, so right about, again, I'm not doing straight lines or anything like this. I don't think a dragon would be stacking his treasure neatly, you know, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to outline really where I want everything. Planning is a bit essential, I think, on this nail. So I'm just going to flash cure quickly to keep it in place and it doesn't smudge on me. So after it's been cured, I'm just going to add some black to the free edge, but I'm going to do this in a thin coat, and then I'll probably add another coat as well. So if you're using colors like black or white or really pigmented colors, then rather use thin layers and build it up, because it will wrinkle on you and you will not, or you might not be able to either hide or fix this. So I'll be adding 2 layers and then I'll be curing, fully curing between each layer. Now we are going to incorporate her favorite colors, green, black and silver. So I'm taking my palette again and adding green. Now for this part, next part, you can use a blooming gel or you can use a base coat. So I'm just going to use a base coat. I'm going to cover where we filled in the black part, but I'm not going to cure. So I'm going to use only a thin coat. I'm going to make sure that I cover everywhere, because dragon has scales. I'm hoping I'm in shot. So while it's still wet, I'm just going to take my dotting tool, going to pick up some of that green I'm just going to place random dots. And it will spread out, creating the scales. So I'm going to do the same thing over here. And then I'm just going to wait for it to spread a little, and then I'm going to flash cure again. So as you can see, it's still spreading. And now I'm going to flash cure quickly. So to create the treasure part, I'm going to keep that one. So I'm adding a tiny bit of black underneath, only a little bit, because remember, black is very pigmented. So only a little bit. Then I'm going to use a minty green. But since this is such a light color, I'm going to use a decent amount. And then a dark green. I'm simply going to take my dotting tool and draw a line. So now I'm taking another brush and I'm going to simply pick up some of the product. And I'm going to gently float it to where I want it to be to create a marbling effect. So gently float, trying to stay in between the lines though. And then I'm going to fully cure for 60 seconds. So to my palette I'm adding a little bit of green chili. And I'm just going to cover the marble part. And I'm going to cure for 60 seconds again. So the rest I'm going to cover with green chili. Now if you haven't yet, please go check out their channels and show them some love. It's a really fun channel, and I'm sure you're going to enjoy. Just grab a drink and relax and watch. It's a really fun group to be a part of, and every lady in this group is really truly amazing and talented, so I can promise you, you will enjoy this. And I'm going to cure again for 60 seconds. So to cover the green, I'm going to be using a little bit of chrome, and I'm just going to apply this. I don't want this to be too dark, because we still need to add the dragon, and I do want the dragon to actually pop, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to cover real quick. Now, like I said, she likes silver as well, so we still need to incorporate some silver. And I think this will make the nail pop even more. There we go. To my palette I added a little bit of silver, and this time I'm using a longer brush, fine liner brush. I don't want that blob in there, so let me just, okay. Now I'm just going to outline where the black lines are. So I'm trying to cover as much of those lines as I possibly can. Now again, this doesn't have to be too neatly done. I'm going to repeat this there and underneath as well. So using stickers, I did add the dragon to the nail. I'm hoping you can see. And now I'm going to seal the whole nail in with some glossy no wipe top coat, and then I'm going to cure. And this is what it looks like so far, but we're not done. We still need to glam her up a little bit, I feel. So to my palette I added a little bit of rhinestone glue gel, and now we'll be glamming her up a little bit. So I'm just taking a little bit, placing it on the side of the nail to where I want this to go. Now what's nice about this is it's not moving on me, so it's quite thick, so this helps. So I can actually try and do the entire area without it moving on me, I hope. Well, let's see. And I'm going to add that in there as well. Now let's get to the glam part. So we have these little, it almost looks like studs, and we'll be adding these around the border. To me it's almost like it represents the scales, if that makes sense, or thorns or horns, whatever you want to call them. So the English, not Englishing, I promise you, not even close. But hey, what can you do, right? So pushing that in, and I'm going to repeat this all around the nail, and then I'm going to fully cure for 60 seconds. And there's the nail. Like I said, this was really fun to create. So thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like and share and subscribe, and stay safe, stay blessed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.